Good morning, everybody. Thank you. I guess I should say good afternoon. It is 12:56 in the afternoon here, Mountain Time. Thank you so much for stopping by for daily tarot predictions for all signs. We are going to be starting, as usual, with the sign of Aries. So let me just shuffle up the cards and see what they have to say. Aries for Thursday, September 27th. Okay, so Aries, what you have showing up here is the Six of Clubs in reverse. This just tells me that you do have a project that you're working on that will not only benefit yourself, but also benefit other people in your sphere of influence as well. You will be spending some time, some energy, some effort, maybe even just some thought on this project, but you will be putting some of your energy into it. I don't feel this project will be completed on Monday, at least not according to this card, but you will be putting in a significant amount of time and energy in on it. And that's for Aries. Hey, there's Willie Dog's mama. Glad to see you in the room, my dear. Next up, we have Taurus for Thursday, September the 27th. How you doing today, my honey? My honey? Annie Fruity. Hey, I was going to say, I haven't seen your name before. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. I am fantastic. I'm alive. I'm breathing. We have a high of like 61 degrees today here, so it's very comfortable. Taurus's card. La da 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 da. Gilma Barrios. Hey, hey, glad to see you here, my dear. This is for Taurus. What you have is the wheel card showing up. So, Taurus, if you were wondering if Thursday will be a good time for some particular thing as you sat down to watch this video, then this card would say, yes, it is. Yes, 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 it is. All right. The wheel does talk in general, Taurus, about where you may have been coming through a cycle where things were a little bit difficult and there was resistance or obstacles that you were coming across. Things are getting ready to smooth out in that particular area of your life for a little while. You're coming into a new cycle. Okay, that's for Taurus. A sand, hey, 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 right? Your face hurts. Why does your face hurt? Sorry about the humidity. Saritha, hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room today, my dear. We are on to Gemini for Thursday, September the 27th. Quite welcome, Ms. Gilma. Oh, gotcha. Well, Reiki will be coming soon. I figured you must be when you said thank you for that. Those of you who appreciate these videos and who enjoy them, if you don't mind giving a thumbs up, I do appreciate that. Also, those of you who appreciate these videos and think somebody else may benefit from them too, if you don't mind sharing, I appreciate that as well. The more people I get to help, the happier I am. Gemini just had a couple of cards fall. Ha ha ha, interesting. And they fell at a different angle. Well, one of them fell at a different angle. So we're going to read both of these. Gemini, what fell right side up is happiness. What fell in at an angle is abundance. Two really good cards, actually. This one that came in at an angle, we're going to read it a little differently, the abundance. And the fact that they fell like on top of each other at this angle is important too. So what we've got here, Geminis, what we have here, my dears, what we have here is happiness, something that is making you feel emotionally fulfilled, satisfied, or straight up happy or joyful. Okay. And then when we've got this card coming in at an angle, what's going on is there's something going on with your abundance. There's something going on with your finances or your material goods. For some of you, this may be even something going on with that you're bringing home a baby or adopting a baby, bringing a new foster child into the home, something. Okay. So something where your abundance is increasing. Okay. You're having an abundance of something, and this something is making you very, very happy. Now, I think it's interesting that the abundance card fell at this angle, because if it was right side up, I would say you feel like you have enough to do everything that you want to do, and that's making you very happy. It's at this angle. So I'm not sure that you're at that point yet, but it is increasing. So you may not feel like you have everything you want yet, but your abundance is increasing and you're feeling that shift on Thursday, Geminis. And that is bringing in happiness. It's something that you are grateful and happy about. Okay, so that's what we have for Geminis for Thursday, the 27th. Nice cards for you guys. Hello there, Vicky. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. La da da da. I don't know. I said she might. Well, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think I've talked about a she yet in any one of these predictions so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Willie Dog's Mama. I appreciate that so much. All right, let's look at Cancers next. By the way, for those of you who would like to schedule a live reading with me, I do offer those in 30-minute, 45-minute, or 60-minute increments. I also offer 1 and 2 question pre-recorded readings, which are not live. And I offer Reiki sessions. And then I also offer some other services for those of you who are in the local area. You can check out my website for all of that. It's www.amista.info. Once you're there and you've decided what you want, just give me a holler. Or even if you have questions, just give me a holler. All my contact information is there. You can reach me by telephone, text, or Skype, or email. Emails tend to get lost, though, so I don't encourage that one as much. Anyway, so I'm still shuffling for Cancer. Nothing's flipped out while I've been talking, so we'll be picking a card here shortly. Oh, no. I'm not sure what you heard. Wasn't talking about Uranus either. All right, Cancer. Cancer. Okay, Cancers. What you have here is the 10 of Pentacles, and this has a couple of different meanings for me. There's one primary one that's popping up, though, as I'm looking at this card. So for me, this just means that there is something that makes you feel secure and safe in this tangible world, and you are wanting to upgrade that. Situation is there's some kind of resistance or obstacle. You're not able to upgrade it right now. That's why this 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's not like you're in a bad situation. I feel like you're in a pretty good situation. You just want to make it better, and it's just taking a little bit longer than you would like for it to do that. Okay, so that's for Cancers. Excuse me. You know what I was just thinking, Saritha? Every once in a while, Spirit moves my mouth for me. There have been times when I've done readings and I have said stuff and realized my mouth doesn't really feel like it's cooperating. And later on, talk to the people that were receiving their reading, and they would be like, it's so odd that you mentioned that person's name exactly. Particularly, this usually happens for me when I'm reading for somebody who's from another, how do you want to say? I want to say another lifestyle, but that's not really the word. Like I have this friend who her mom speaks mostly Spanish, and all her friends have, Hispanic or Spanish names, and that happened with her when I read for her mom. I was like, what was the name? And they told me, and I was like, I have never heard that name. I was trying to make my mouth say everybody. So who knows what you heard, Saritha? It doesn't have to necessarily be something that I said. Leo for Thursday, September the 27th. Okay, so Leos, what you have here is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Leos, it's going to be really tempting for you to just let it all go and let somebody know that you are just fed up and pissed off and you've had enough. I guess that's fed up, isn't it? When we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, this just means that you've been dealing with something for a while and you haven't really been saying anything, even though it's been bothering you. you've been trying to rationalize or just tell yourself, oh, well, that person doesn't know any better, or that person's in a hard situation or whatever. But meanwhile, whatever's been going on has been really bothering you. Well, the last straw that broke the camel's back could be hitting you on Thursday, and you could just be exploding in a very volcanic way about these things that have been bothering you whenever that happens. So, if you feel this coming on, walk away quickly. Try to walk away more quickly than your mouth if you can. Otherwise, you're going to be spewing all of this pent up emotion. This is the last one person that did something. So that's what we've got coming up for you, Leos. Do with that what you will. Next up, we do have Virgo for Thursday, September the 27th. It'll be really nice when my chat comes back and I can see it again. La da da, la da 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 da. Virgos, it feels to me like you're really tense right now about making money or about your income. Feels like you're trying to figure out how to make more. You may be worried that you're not making enough right now, Virgos. And I think you're talking to people too about ideas about how to make more. Vicky, that's a great question. Both could help. Here's what I would say I would do first. Maybe we should talk. Actually, maybe you should just call me and we can talk about what's going to be more beneficial in this particular case. I would kind of lean towards probably do Reiki first, and then if you still feel like you need a reading. But then if it's the death that you're kind of wondering about the circumstances around, then it might be better to have a reading first. So that's something that I would really want to talk to you in person about before I would just say a blanket statement about what would be better after a sudden death. And by the way, I am very sorry for your loss. Mark DeFries, hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room, my dear. How are you? I have not done Scorpio yet. Right now, we're just on Virgos. Okay, so I did just pull the Virgo card, so let's talk about it. Virgo for Thursday, September the 26th. Vicky, please call me. We'll get it figured out. We'll sort it out. Let's see. So Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. 3 of Wands. What you guys have showing up here. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. There is just like some little entity that keeps floating in my camera. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. But it started right when you asked your question, Vicky, and it kind of hasn't stopped yet. Valerie Lorena, that's a great question. If you go to my website, you can find my phone number on my website, and my website is in the description box. And just get a hold of me, call me or text me, and we'll get you scheduled, honey. Did you see it too? Okay. So it's kind of gone away now, so let me try and see if I can focus. Hello, Virgos. So let's talk about your card, guys. You have the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands just tells me that on Thursday, you guys are going to be making travel plans, or you're going to be making some kind of plans for the future. Okay, so more long-termish plans, not something for 2 or 3 days from now, but something for 3 or 4 months from now. So long-term plans or longer than 3 or 4 months. So long-term plans or travel plans. Okay, there we go. Cool. Awesome, Valerie. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. My phone's on silent, so if you want to leave a message, I can always return your call when I'm done here. Rena, glad to see you here, my dear. All right, so let's do Libra's card for Thursday, September the 27th. Gosh, Libra, your card fell out as soon as I started shuffling. I don't know if I want to take it that early or not. Yeah, I'm taking it. I love it when I say stuff like that and Spirit gives me an answer off the bat. Okay, so Libra, you got a card at an angle. Actually, the camera's all weird. It's at this angle. Fell at this angle. So it fell like it's the seven of stones and it's in reverse, Libra. So I really want to feel about this at this angle because this could be a couple of things. Libras. Okay. So here's what's going on for you guys at this angle. There's something going on where you guys are getting some kind of healing. And I'm going to say it's probably emotional because this isn't just you that's healing. It's also other people that are healing as well. I mean, it could be that, you know, if you were involved in an incident that involved more than one person, you guys could be all getting like physical healing at the same time. But I don't see that as too likely. Maybe I should watch the news more. I don't see that as too likely. So it seems to me more like it would be emotional healing, Libras. And this is healing that I don't feel like, I feel like this is something that is just beginning on Thursday between you and somebody else. There's some kind of emotional healing that's beginning. For a lot of you, this is going to have to do with parents or siblings. This is going to be, for most of you, more in a family realm than in a romantic relationship or friendship type realm where this healing is coming in. And I feel like you're just in the process of healing, and I feel like it's going to be a longer process. It's not going to be something that just happens in one day, but you are making progress with it on Thursday, Libras. Okay. By the way, Libras, birthday month, happy birthday. If you want to get a live reading, I do offer a 25% discount if you schedule that during your sun time. And that way, that's my way of saying happy birthday to you. Next, let's look at Scorpios. There's Freeze. Well, you're just in time. Just in time for Scorpio. Alrighty. Scorpio. For Thursday, September the 27th. All right, so Scorpios, what we have here is the Nine of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse just basically means that one of two things is happening. I feel like for most of us, it's just that we're missing somebody. We're missing some person or maybe an animal friend, but we're missing somebody on Thursday. The other way that this can come in is we may not be feeling like we're such an independent individual. We may feel a little bit needy, like we need other people's help or encouragement on Thursday. Okay, so that's for us Scorpios. Right, Freeze? I don't know if that's the best news. It's not the worst news. I think we can live with that. Sagittarius. You guys, Thursday, September the 27th. Go ahead and shuffle them up. That's what I'm doing, shuffling them up. Gotcha, Valerie. Quite welcome, quite welcome. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, what you guys have showing up is my favorite card in the whole deck, actually, the Fool card. I love this card because it talks about new beginnings and it talks about doing a new beginning that's a little bit out there. You know, it looks foolish to other people. So let's talk about this card a little bit, Sagittarius. This card basically says that you're doing some kind of new beginning, and you're doing this new beginning not because it seems like the logical thing to do. You're doing this because you know that 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 this is the right thing to do, that this is the thing and this is the time to do it. Okay. So because it may not be based on anything logical, it's kind of hard to support this idea. So it may be that your friends don't get it. Or maybe you have one or two friends that are like, yeah, I get it, because they're highly intuitive. But you may have a lot of people that are like, that crazy girl or that crazy guy, what on earth do they think they're pulling off? Don't stress it. I love this. I love this because this is basically trusting messages from spirit that's telling you that you know that you know that you know what you know. All right. And when we trust those messages from spirit, guess what? We may not know where the next step is going to take us, but spirit's got our back. And as long as we keep staying in touch with spirit and stay tuned in as we move along, spirit keeps our back. And these are the beginnings of fabulous, amazing, incredible journeys of growth and expansion. So really good for you, Sagittarius. Happy for you. Quite welcome, Freeze. You like this format better? I do too. It's better than talking into the black hole. This is so much more fun. Yep, Sagittarius have some good stuff coming up. It takes bravery to do that, by the way, too. You got to have some kahunas. Capricorn, you're up next for Thursday, September the 26th. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Capricorn. You know, I haven't seen a full card come up in a long time, I don't think. It's about time somebody got brave again. Okay, Capricorn, here we go. Four of Pentacles is what you have, Capricorns. This just tells me one of two things is happening. If this is coming up in your financial area, then this is you stashing away money for a rainy day or maybe even for a very specific purpose, but stashing away money. And if this is coming up in your personal realm, then what you've got going on, Capricorns, is you are not being as open about your feelings as you used to be. You're kind of holding back a little bit. You're taking a little bit more of a wait and see attitude before you just share everything openly, or at least as openly as you used to. Okay, so that's for Capricorn. I haven't seen that one. Does that mean you have to be brave, Rena? La da da da. Sarah Bareilles has a really good song out called Brave. I love that song. Aquarius. Being brave can be exhilarating. Mark's ready. He's been chomping at the bit. When are we getting to Aquarius? I think you'll like it, Rena. Aquarius, Thursday, September the 27th. Oh, baby, baby. You guys have the Eight of Stones showing up. Now, this can mean one of two things, depending where it's showing up in your life, okay? For a lot of you Aquariuses, I would say for the majority of you Aquariuses, this is that you're not going to be doing any work on Thursday. You may not show up. Or if you do show up, you may just not get anything accomplished. You may be very distracted. More likely that you're just not even going to show up. You're not going to clock in. Okay? This is not getting any work done. All right? So if you have plans on Thursday to do something around the house, you know, maybe you don't work for somebody else. Or if you have plans in your own business to do something on Thursday, I would make a backup plan for that. I would make a secondary time when that might happen and might get accomplished. Because the way it looks right now, something is going to keep that work from actually happening. Now, the second way that this can show up, and I'm feeling like this is only for about 15% of you Aquariuses out there. This is my card that when we're looking at relationship, This means that things are just not working out. You know, this is not big blow up massive fights and just sudden dramatic endings. It's just that realization that you just don't know what else to do to make things work. They're just not working. Okay. So one of those two is going on for you Aquariuses on Thursday. Excuse me. Now we're on to Pisces. You work for yourself, you'll be kicking back on the couch. Or I don't know, maybe you'll be jet skiing somewhere. Anyway, you won't be working. Right, I hear you, Rena. Love and light. Hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room, my dear. Quite welcome, Mr. Mark. Yep, moving is very stressful. Willie Dog's mama. Pisces coming right up for Thursday, September the 27th. Just shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Not sure if that's a flag or if that's a couple of fishnets. Either way, it's cute. Okay, so Pisces. All right, guys. Well, I'll be doing Reiki again after this, Love and Light. I'm doing Reikis after the predictions nowadays. Okay, it's two fish. Oh, gotcha. All right. So what you guys have is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, Seven of Pentacles right side up is the bringing in the harvest card. It's payday. All right. But we don't have it right side up. I'm a Pisces moon. We have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this, for me, a lot of readers read the Seven of Pentacles right side up as waiting for the harvest. I don't. I read that one as payday. So for me, the one in reverse is the one that's waiting. This one says that there's something that you have invested into, whether you invested time, money, energy, whatever it is, something that you've invested into, and you're expecting that there's going to be a payback for that investment. This is saying Thursday is not the day to expect the payback. Don't try to gather that harvest early because you'll ruin the harvest. You know, that's like picking your corn before the ears are developed. It's not fit to eat. So you don't want to try to gather your harvest, whatever this is that you're expecting to be paid back for. You don't want to even try to gather it on Thursday. You want to wait. Let it come to full potential and ripeness, and then let it come to you. Okay? So that's for Pisces. You're quite welcome, Annie. LRKK, you're quite welcome. Thank you. Thank you guys. You guys are fabulous, fabulous audience. I appreciate you guys being here and keeping me fresh and on my toes, asking me little questions in between. That's all good. The little ghosty guy that we had hanging out there for a minute for Vicky, that was fun too. I just appreciate you guys all being here, bringing your energy and adding it to this video. It just adds that much more to the whole thing. So thank you once again. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful day. I'm going to close this out, edit, and then we're going to go straight into Reiki within the next 5 minutes. So I'll see some of you there, and the rest of you, I'll see you the next time around. Peace out.